What's up, y'all? Like, share your thoughts in the comments section, and subscribe.
Davie police have finished their investigation into a homeowner who shot at two teens who were on his Southwest Ranch's property. Now, we first brought you this story last night. Police say that no criminal charges are being filed in the case. Nico Clemens is live at the Davie Police Department tonight with the newest information. Nico.
Well, Juwan, these are two teens, 19 and 18, who say they were just trying to deliver groceries when they ended up on that property, the wrong property, and the homeowner shot at them. This investigation, we know, took just a few days to complete, and right now, we know police are not arresting anyone.
Right here, right here.
The damage is still visible.
Right here. And then there was one in the tire as well.
Davie police say they finished their investigation after an Instacart delivery in Southwest Ranches ended with bullets hitting this car. Inside the car, Waldes Thomas and D'arville, who say they drove to the wrong house. Police say D'arville and Thomas were delivering groceries for Instacart last Saturday night when they drove onto Antonio Caccavale's property on Southwest 178th Avenue. The incident report says Caccavale told police the car was running into things on the property and came towards him, at one point running over his foot. Fearing for his and his children's safety, police say Caccavale shot several times towards the car's tire to disable it.
The whole thing is like we just wanted to leave. We were trying to leave.
D'arville and Thomas told NBC6 they were terrified and drove away. When they pulled over, they noticed the damage and one of their tires was flat.
Instead of just calling the police and have trespassers on my own, he decided to shoot.
The investigator wrote in the report they were, quote, unable to determine if a criminal act was committed by either party, and that each party appeared justified in their actions based on the circumstances they perceived.
In Florida, the way that the stand your ground law is written, you're justified in using deadly force in defense of your own person or of your own property.
Both teenagers are reminded of similar stories in just the last week of people showing up at the wrong address and getting shot. They know their story could have ended much worse.
I don't think it's right. I think he should get his gun license taken.
Again, Davie police say they have completed their investigation. They are not filing any charges. We reached out to Caccavale's family. We reached out to him as well. They did not respond to our request for comment for this story. Live in Broward County, Nico Clemens, NBC6 News.
Nico, thank you.
They are the things that happen all the time. A mixed up address, pulling into the wrong driveway, or confusing one car from another. Yet remarkably, for a third time in a week, seemingly innocent moments of confusion have led to bloodshed. From Kansas City, where a teen who approached the wrong doorstep is recovering from 2 bullet wounds, to New York State, where a 20-year-old woman was fatally shot after the car she was in accidentally drove up the wrong driveway. And now in Elgin, Texas, a high school cheerleader has been shot and seriously wounded after her friend apparently approached the wrong car. A string of tragedies unconnected, except for the fact in each case someone reacted with a gun. In all 3 cases, the alleged shooters have been arrested and face charges. Morgan Chesky has the latest.
3 shootings in 1 week: Missouri, New York, and tonight, Elgin, Texas. All tied to seemingly innocent mistakes, approaching the wrong car or home.
I'm Peyton Washington on Woodlands Elite Generals.
High school cheerleader Peyton Washington, the latest victim, after a stranger opened fire on her and 3 friends in the parking lot of a grocery store outside Austin.
It was unfortunate. These girls were just trying to get home.
The girls traveling home from a late night practice to where they had all parked their cars. After one of the teens mistakenly approached the wrong vehicle, police say a man began shooting multiple times.
The guy got out and they saw that he had a gun, and so they tried to speed off, and he shot his gun like 5 times or so.
Police arresting Pedro Telo Rodriguez Jr., charged with deadly conduct, a 3rd-degree felony, as Washington remains in the ICU.
She's won every title there is to win in all-star cheerleading. She's literally a role model for the kids in this industry throughout the country. Everybody knows her.
The latest shooting comes days after a Kansas City teen was shot in the head after going to the wrong home to pick up his younger brothers. The 84-year-old suspect pleading not guilty today to first-degree assault and armed criminal action and was released on $200,000 bond. The family pressing for additional hate crime charges. Ralph Yarl is now out of a hospital. His family releasing this new photo, calling him a walking miracle. Adding, had the bullet hit his head a fraction of an inch in any other direction, he would probably be dead. Meanwhile, tonight in upstate New York, Kevin Monahan pleading not guilty to murder and remanded into jail without bail. Monahan's accused of fatally shooting 20-year-old Kaylin Gillis. She was in a car that accidentally pulled into his driveway, looking for a friend's house. Police say the suspect fired 2 shots from his front porch, killing Gillis.
For this man to sit on his porch and fire at a car with no threat is just angers me so badly.
Tonight, communities grieving after common mistakes ended with violence in 3 separate shootings.
Incredibly troubling. Morgan joins us now from Austin, where that Texas cheerleader is recovering. What's the latest on her condition?
Yeah, Lester, some encouraging news tonight. Peyton Washington made it through surgery and is currently recovering inside an Austin ICU, where friends and family tell us she's already speaking to visitors. And as for that man who pulled the trigger, we are told if he's convicted on this deadly conduct charge, he faces 2 to 10 years in a Texas prison.
What do y'all think about the shootings happening nationwide? Me personally, I think people are on edge these days, and it's just progressing to who knows what. I think the economy plays a part in the increase in gun violence, and it's just become a part of the atmosphere in America. Truth be told, this country was founded on racism and violence, and some of the suspects are 60 years old and older. So some of these people were born around 1963 or before. The Broward County shooting reminds me of the Trayvon Martin case. Standing your ground in a life-threatening situation should be acceptable, but when people use the stand your ground law in their favor to kill unarmed people, there should be some repercussions. Ralph Yarl's shooting was dealt with swiftly because they know, because of the Mike Brown case in Ferguson, Missouri. They tore Ferguson up behind the police murdering him. Then Kaylin Gillis's murder seemed to be premeditated because in any rural area, people turn in people's driveways often because the roads are narrow and 2 vehicles can't pass one another on rural back roads anyway. And Peyton Washington, who was shot in Elgin, Texas, because one of the 4 girls she was carpooling from Austin, Texas with accidentally tried to get into the wrong car. I think the suspect in this case reaction was shoot first and ask questions later, and he'll probably serve some serious time for it. It's these split-second decisions that are becoming the norm nowadays, and it's becoming frequent occurrences because all of this happened in a week. Y'all be careful out there when y'all traveling with y'all family, and warn y'all kids. You can't blame a gun. You can only blame the person that possesses it. But let me know what y'all think about the shootings happening nationwide, dealing with people driving into the wrong driveways, ringing the wrong doorbell, or pulling on the wrong car door. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all for listening. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. It's free. But thanks again. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.